welcome to another edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there's a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
We are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Port. It's Barnes, and behind the other side of the glass, it's the newest star of the Dave Rothenberg Saturday Show, Tony Foosball, everyone.
Yo, what is up? Almost forgot that even happened, Barnes.
What a vid, though.
Honestly, dude, so much fun.
And you really now, was that your first time calling Dave or no?
Yeah, first time calling Dave.
I mean, it seemed like you guys had chatted for years upon years. I mean, a complete vet in the saddle, Tony.
Oh, stop it, Barnes.
I'm serious. I'm dead serious, dude.
Thanks, bud.
What was your overall take on kind of, his response? Did you feel like, were you expecting him to leave you on a little more? Like, what was your overall take there?
It's funny you say that because, I kind of did expect it to be like still on, but it's whatever. No hard feelings, obviously.
Right.
But I liked his response. I thought he was going to kind of go maybe a little more into it, but
yeah,
he was like, "Oh, dude, we'll have the question, we'll have the point," and he was like, "Yes, like this time last season they wouldn't be doing this." Buck Showalter. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
It's funny, I guess it's kind of quieted down after the first week of the season, but the amount of people I feel like that have called to say that, especially on the fan. I don't know, when you listen to ESPN, do they talk about the Mets? I guess is it an even split with the Yankees, you think, on 98.7 or no? Or do you think it's more Yankee talk than?
It's all Yankee talk, dude.
Really? I'm telling you, dude, they're more Met talk than ever on the fan. And they're not even the Mets radio broadcast partner.
Wow. I guess I got to start listening to the fan.
So, a lot has transpired.
You got the basketball in your hand. Do you want to take a shot, dude?
Yeah.
Let me move the camera first.
Okay.
We can get a shot of the camera.
The only problem is, I never make these shots because of the light blocking. So me making a judgment call.
All right, let's go here. Hold on.
What would you give me a percentage of me making this shot? If you had to just, as I would say, Tony, give me something. No way. Stop.
You're a pro. You know where the hoop is the same. It's in the same place forever. Bars. What's your confidence level at?
Me personally, my percentage here, I'm going to say 0.5%. So let's see what we got.
I'm going to be ready.
I mean, technically, doesn't that count or no?
That counts, baby.
Let's go! Wow. But the thing is, Tony, I mean, it's a difficult shot. If I was shooting, from behind the other side of the glass, and you got an open view, it's a little easier. Or a regulation hoop. The mini hoops, it's more your thing than mine, I have to say.
I guess so. I think I do, pretty well on the big hoops.
Just given your rat record.
You can kind of see it up here in the corner.
What are the
Hold on. This is since we've been taking. Oh, no, I didn't mean to cut you off there. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Barnes. But this is since we've been taking.
No
record, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I at? You got Michael Theofil 2-5. Tony 4-3. Matt hasn't played yet. Renee 1-0. And I guess that's you at the bottom.
0-1. Yeah, that one game we played last week.
Dude. I mean, overall record for me, I don't know, dude. At least 30 games above 500.
Oh my God, the living legend that is. But we got a lot to chat about here, including a Yankee game in progress. We had a no-hitter run by Nestor Cortez, but let's go to the world of Major League Baseball.
2-2, he got him swinging. The back-to-back strikeouts for Robbie Ray.
There's damage right there. Shohei, way, Sayonara. Where did that land?
Smoke to Chapman, who leaps up and grabs it.
Story spins it, fires. Out at first.
There it goes. See ya. Home run, Aaron Judge.
All right, Tony. All right. So, they really surprisingly believe it or not, since Thursday, I mean, we've only had 2 Yankee games.
I'm not surprised.
They were both yesterday, just because of the rain, obviously, as we are now scoreless into the bottom of the 8th inning. 1 out, Aaron Judge with the single through the shortstop and third base hole. We'll keep you updated there. But first, let's talk about yesterday. So, we split the sixes, as we like to say, winning that first game, and Cole was unbelievable once again. His 3rd straight start that he's pretty much dominated. You look at the numbers, it's 6 1/3, it's 5 hits, it's 1 run, it's 10 strikeouts, only 1 walk, 1 home run allowed to Calhoun. And then Loaizaga and Clay Holmes get the job done out of the pen. Loaizaga, inning and 2/3 scoreless, 2 Ks. Clay Holmes, 1 inning, 2 strikeouts. We got the win, .64 ERA. But the Yankees win this game 2-1, virtue of a Gleyber Torres walk-off home run in the bottom of the 9th inning with 2 outs. And he actually has the most walk-off hits since 2018. Pretty surprising statistic, no?
MLB wide?
Yeah.
No kidding.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's very surprising. But, dude, honestly, I think Gleyber's back, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And the thing is, just because of the very, very, very slow start, the numbers still quite aren't there. But if you look at it, I think he's homered in 3 out of his last 5 starts, which is obviously pretty good. It just, of course, it just can't come in unison. Obviously, through their 11-game winning streak, they hit very well. But you look at, they lost 2-1 at Toronto in the finale of that, which of course ended the winning streak. And then, yesterday they win game 1, 2-1. So obviously 2 runs against the last place team like the Texas Rangers, not great. And then you look at the second game, they had a Giancarlo Stanton home run, I believe in the 2nd inning, if I'm not mistaken. But then they don't get any more runs the rest of the day. And, Montgomery pitched well, but then actually
1-0 now.
Michael. Oh, okay. Let's go. You're a little ahead of me here. Let's see what Anthony
Rizzo doubled.
Let's see how this double. Oh, wow.
In the thrown out at second? No, thrown out at third.
Hold on. Let's see this.
Sorry,
so Judge coming around. So he scores now. The throw to third. Oh, they got him in a rundown.
Really?
Wow, I don't know why he was caught up here.
That's
he
just running right there.
Yeah, and usually, Anthony Rizzo seems like a fundamental guy. I mean, you think about how good he plays defense and all of that.
Yeah, little mistake, rare mistake by Rizzo right there.
Yeah, but what are you going to do? Nice to get the run in, and of course, this all started by Judge scoring. We have Chapman warming up in the bullpen. But yeah, back to yesterday. So game 2, Michael King, has been lights out all season. And I think he let up 2 runs, if I'm not mistaken. It was a Brad Miller 2-run homer that broke a 2-2 tie. And then they couldn't rally. I think they had bases loaded in the 8th, and Aaron Judge grounded out. But you look at the stats yesterday. I mean, 3 for 29 at the plate, only 6 strikeouts, had 6 walks, but 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. So it's just disappointing to see that. Good start by Monte. I mean, obviously, it seems like every game they have a good start by their starting pitcher. So, all in all, I guess with a doubleheader and the cold weather conditions later on in the day, the first game, the weather was pretty nice. You're okay with it just because of the, just the difficulty of playing 2 games in one day, or do you view it, Tony, especially for a first place team like the Yankees, best record in the league, as a major disappointment dropping a game to the Texas Rangers? Or how do you look at it? I mean, is it all about just winning series at this point? I mean,
it's always about winning series. Of course it is. But when it does come down to a team like the Rangers, a doubleheader, you should be sweeping them. That's what you're looking for with a team against a team like the Rangers. You're looking for the sweep.
And how about, oh no, do you have another point?
No.
Oh, okay. But just the fact too, so we're going to go actually to the top of the 9th here. Stanton just lined out the short. So you think about 3 games against the Texas Rangers and you've scored 5 runs. And
that's embarrassing.
But I guess I don't know. You know how last year I was just searching for these answers of why this stuff happens, and I don't know. I don't know if it's just a product of the record overall. I'm not too concerned. We got 2 games with the Blue Jays. I guess Tuesday, Wednesday, before they head to Kansas City, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. I just am like, I'm not expecting this to be a long-term thing.
Right. I still feel like they're swinging at those low and away pitches that they shouldn't be swinging
at times, but then there's also times where they're lining out right to someone as well. So I don't know. I guess it's like I just need to see how the next couple games go before I make any judgment. And we squeak out this 1-0 win if Chapman retires aside here. A series win is a series win. Yeah, I think it's going to be 1, 2, and 3. That's what I got for you, Tony. And then just kind of updating everyone on today. So how about Tony? Nestor at this point, has to be in the Cy Young conversation.
Oh yeah.
Today 7 1/3. The 1 hit on his last batter, 4 walks, but 11 strikeouts, 103 pitches, 68 strikes. Has a 1.41 ERA this season. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, it almost leaves me speechless thinking about the fact that they DFA'd this guy back in 2019. Is it not one of the more remarkable turnaround stories that we've seen out of a starting pitcher in Major League Baseball?
Oh yeah, definitely. Not even to mention that they DFA'd him a few years ago, but to see what he's putting out now and what was for the Yankees, a pretty questionable starting rotation past Cole, and even with Cole's first couple of starts, they were kind of big question mark in terms of how Monty and Tyone would all be doing and stuff like that. And you had this guy, Nestor Cortez, who had, a fan following for, obviously the mustache.
Always about the stash.
Always about the stash. The, unorthodox kind of, wind up when he mixes up his time and everything like that. Like, you had this cult following, but now you're seeing him pitch really well. And he's, he's like the best pitcher on the Yankees right now, I could say.
Yeah. And it's just quite the story. And just the fact that it's like to have a guy like that who, you think about a year ago, he's a reliever. He's in the minors. Doesn't have a solidified spot in the rotation. And now it's like, you have to say, I think it's pretty accurate to say, at least just strictly for this season, that you have just as much confidence in him shutting out the opponent as you do with Garrett Cole, which is, imagine saying that a year ago.
You wouldn't be saying that a year ago.
Yeah. So, it's just really a remarkable story as Chapman gets started here. Low with the fastball, 97 on the gun. So as the weather heats up, it seems like he's finding a little more velocity here. Adolis Garcia at the plate. So we'll keep you updated there. But like I said, just want to see some more runs scored. But really, his ball 2 is up and out. So 2-0 on Garcia.
Oh boy!
I just want to see some more consistency. With the offense. So we'll see if this is just a little kind of off the radar type of situation that isn't indicative of what's going to happen, over the course of the season as he gets him to chase a slider down and away. It is the down and away slider that's tight with the right amount of spin, Tony, in your mind, the toughest pitch for a hitter to lay off?
Dude, it kind of seems to be. This is a pitch that kind of comes out wide looking like it's in the strike zone, and then just takes a hard left turn. It is definitely a tough pitch to bat against, but I don't know, dude. I think batters have to see something off the hand that's like indicative of it being a slider.
But so it's not. Is the ball moving too fast that you, like, as it's coming towards you could see the spin to know that it's a slider? Is there not enough time to make that type of recognition?
It seems like there's not. They have less than a second to react pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I still feel like, batters should be looking at certain nuances that the pitchers have, whether it's in, their ball grip release, where the release point of the ball is or something like that, to kind of, be able to guess what the pitch is that it's coming. And I don't know. It's really tough when you see guys striking out low and away, and they're just like almost fishing for the ball. It's just they go down on one knee. It's ugly to see sometimes.
It's infuriating as a fan watching it, because you just feel like, how do you not just, lay off that one?
Right.
We've gone to a 3-2 count on Garcia. He just followed up a slider. Looks like it hit Trevino in the leg or no, is it the hand? I think he's shaking the hand. So we'll do it again here. 3-2. Let's see the replay. Okay. Yeah. Hits the hand on the ricochet. So
that's always tough, dude.
That is a tough one. So, I'll keep you updated. Like I said, Toronto comes to town tomorrow. Just want to get out of this game, as we get out, give it to you. But before we just go to the Mets, I guess. Chapman, of course, has to step off. So, you know what? Let's talk a little Mets here, Tony. They were rained out on Friday as well.
Yeah.
Doubleheader Saturday, game yesterday. What was your weekend synopsis when it comes to New York Mets against the Phillies?
Well, they split the games yesterday against the Phillies.
Or 2 days ago, Saturday. Wasn't there only one game yesterday?
No.
Doubleheader was on Saturday, no?
No, it was yesterday. Today's Monday.
Right.
Doubleheader was yesterday.
Doubleheader? What? Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know why either. You got me nervous for a second, dude.
Oh, wow. Never mind, Tony.
Today's Monday.
Yeah. Wait, but did they? And they didn't play Friday
They
or
got rained
Saturday?
out Friday and nothing on Saturday. Yeah.
So they only played 2 games?
Yeah.
When's the
And then they were off today.
So, but they're just gonna add it on later in the year.
I guess
Okay.
so. Yeah.
Okay, because I'm thinking Texas,
Texas.
Wow, coming at me hard there. As Garcia flies out, and then actually Aaron Hicks catches a pop-up. So now we are down to the final out, number 27. Heim at the plate going up against Chapman.
You got
But
it.
carry on.
No, okay, dude. All right, so they split the game Sunday.
Wait, you sure it wasn't Saturday?
Oh gosh. The first game, Max Scherzer's on the mound, right? They ended up losing this game 3-2. But Max Scherzer just didn't. I don't know, dude. Just didn't have it on Sunday.
Location was off, or
Yeah, it definitely was location. He gave up 10 hits.
That's
over 6 innings. So over 6 and a
crazy.
third. I forget.
That's like Nestor letting up 3.
Dude.
Nestor or Scherzer.
Scherzer, get out of town.
What about if it was for 5 seasons? A 5-season commitment.
So take Scherzer.
10-season commitment.
Then I would take Nestor. Yes, for 10 seasons.
7. I think you're still gonna say Scherzer, just to be difficult.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Anyway, dude. So 6 innings, 10 hits. He gives up 3 earned runs. And I know you're thinking only 3 earned runs. The bullpen does well. You should be able to, at least come back from that. Regardless, I mean, you think of Max Scherzer. He gave up a home run to Bryce Harper early. He left a couple balls over the middle of the play. His location was way off, dude. I actually was pretty surprised he went 6 innings because he kind of, tightened it up a little bit in terms of his pitch count. But still, giving up 10 hits was unheard of. And he was it was a windy ass day over in Philly, kind of chilly. He had the long sleeves on under the jersey for a couple innings. By the 3rd, 4th inning, comes out with no sleeves on. Took off the fucking thermal, had no sleeves. Seemed to be kind of struggling. I don't know. I guess it was just one of those days where the location was not there. But other than that, I mean, we just, we as a team, we had 6 hits. I think we were 2 for 6 with runners scoring position. Not a ton of offense, honestly. It was kind of tough to see. Because when I'm looking at Bryce Harper with those stupid sunglasses, I'm looking at a total douchebag.
Least favorite player in the league for you?
Has to be right now. Has to be. And the Phillies aren't good, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking I forget what they got in a weird rundown situation because they're shitty base runners, and then Castellanos over there in right field kept slipping every other play. They were talking about it. He's one of those players who tucks his pants underneath the back spikes of his cleat.
Mm-hmm.
So he's running in the outfield, slipping all over the place, dropping balls.
Wait, but not to interrupt you, but why did they do that?
I don't know why they do that. I would imagine it has to do with, I was just thinking, windy day, maybe the wind up in your pants. I don't know, makes you cold or whatever. I'm always a big fan of the short pants, the high knee socks, dude. I think that looks so cool, but you want to go pants. But obviously it was affecting his play, which I guess you've never really seen that before. So maybe it was the outfield. I don't know, dude. But I guess we should be bombing. We should be doing what we did in the second game in the first game.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Barnes?
I'm on a 3-2 slider, singles to left. Former Yankee farmhand Nick Solik at the plate. So I'll keep you guys posted there. Brad Miller into pinch hit.
Are you nervous?
No.
Okay.
But continue on.
And excuse me, there's a couple plays too where, foul ball up high up, easy outs, bad communication between I think like Dom Smith or whatever, end up dropping the ball. The next play, McCann drops another one behind the home plate, a foul ball. And it's like, dude, like they just were not playing good fundamental baseball the first game, and it was kind of pissing me off. But nonetheless, because you go to the second game, and Pete Alonso, the face of the MLB, comes in to save the day. He had 2 home runs, absolutely cranking yesterday, I should say. I think the second game was like, 4 o'clock, I think, something like that, 5 o'clock?
I think immediately following the first.
So
just not to cut you off, but just going off of your point, if you wouldn't mind, just kind of going into detail about this, the whole face of the MLB point, where does that come from? If you wouldn't mind, expanding on that point.
Well, yeah, sure. Obviously, Pete Alonso, has been hitting the MLB hard since his home run season, his rookie season. Having the home run record, everything, breaking Judge's record, the home run derby as well. It's just funny. I'm looking at your face while I'm talking about this. And just
terrible second year.
No, yeah. I mean, as statistically, if you look at it, rookie of the years, they have terrible sophomore seasons.
I think Judge's was better.
I don't know, dude. I mean, you talk about the injuries, the lack of accountability as well. The shitty
lack of accountability.
I've never heard him say that it was my fault.
Fault for what?
For making a shitty play in the outfield, anything like that, which he has made.
But I don't know. I can't think of a situation where that's happened and they've lost a game because of a shitty play in the outfield.
I don't know about losing a game, but there's times where he just misreads a ball, goes over his head, even though he's like 7 feet tall.
Gold glove outfield.
Yeah,
And we're comparing his glove to Pete Alonso's?
No, I actually really wasn't. I was comparing just the overall athlete and a person.
I think this sounds honestly more like an unorganic.
No. I don't think so. Unorganic, dude.
by getting me going.
No. Are you going? Are you getting going?
As Chapman goes to 2-2 on Solik and Miller takes second base.
Wow, they let him take second.
Surprise! I guess ball in the dirt. Don't want to throw it away.
Oh, okay. Ball was in the dirt. I thought they just let him take it.
But no. And the Glaber wasn't over, so yeah.
Oh, of course, dude.
As we go to 2-2.
Anyway, dude. I mean, you look at the player that's
asinine comment.
I mean, dude.
Asinine.
I mean, Aaron Judge, his whole team doesn't have confidence in him to make a fucking deal before he becomes a free agent. I mean, that's just embarrassing.
No,
honestly.
you know as well as me, as crazy as it sounds, just. Given as Solik hits one to the left, Gallo getting underneath it makes the play. The Yankees win. Another series in the books. But yeah, I mean, listen. And by the way, nice win, but let's get the offense going tomorrow. I think the product of playing the Blue Jays will help with that. But as well as I do, Tony, you can't look at it. Oh, he was injured this year, his age, this and that. His value to the Yankees is greater than it would be with any other team. Not that there would be not a tremendous amount of value there, to the point where I just feel like they go from a team that's ready to compete for a World Series, and then without him, without a substantial replacement, maybe it's not even a 500 team, just based on the leadership, the fielding, the fact that he hits for so much power, but yet makes contact. I think that they easily should have just given him 10 years, $300 million, because it's just like at the end of the day, you want him locked up. He's giving his all. He's not on juice. There's no reason not to go above and beyond just to secure him. And then, just as well as I do, let's say at the end of this year, he has another 50 home run season. I mean, that 8-year 217 that they offered him, I mean, they have to probably make it at least $300 million for over those 8 years, if not more. And it's like you could have, gone an extra $40 million and just got the thing done. I mean, I think that's the biggest problem here. It has nothing to do with him not accepting their extension.
No, I wasn't saying it was, though.
So what were you saying? You're just being a dick?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, his own team doesn't have confidence in him.
But that's no.
It's
not confidence. It's not confidence.
It is confidence.
No,
you're sitting there talking about his value, and the Yankees don't know his value. His own team
Yankees know
do not. Obviously, not. They couldn't agree on a deal.
But you know that's not why. It's how pinching pennies. It's not about not
knowing his value. Obviously, you're not thinking about it.
No, it's because they're taking advantage of. Well, before last year, the previous seasons, he was banged up. That's just convenient for them to go to as a reason not to have to pay as much. And you know that just as well as me. They know what a player he is, and you know it too. And you know this year, virtual lock for 35 home runs, 100 RBIs, and 280 with great defense. You know it.
Yeah, but the Yankees are thinking, oh, you've been injured for this amount of time before. You are prone to injury in the future. We're not going to value you as high because you maybe...
Or Hal is a cheap.
He is cheap for sure. But like, who is Hal right now? Who is he?
Loser, I guess.
Oh my God, he's in charge of the team. Okay, like he is unfortunately right now the guy on top.
Sometimes
if Hal decided, you know what, let's give Judge whatever he wants. They would give Judge whatever he wants.
I am curious though. Let's just you for once. I know this is hard for you to imagine, but just put on your Yankee cap. If this was entirely up to you and not an answer just to get a rise out of me here. What would be the extent at this very moment? Let's say, he's ready to put pen to paper today. What would be your max year in dollars that you would give him, honestly?
Honestly, at this point, I would give him whatever his offer is. What did he initially want to start off with?
So I believe that he wanted 9 or 10 years at about $35 million. So, I mean, does that equate to about 280 no, because
10 years at 35 million?
No. I think 8 or 9 he was okay with at 35. So like 8 years, I think they were like 40 million apart. So if he was 8 years 217, that would be like, let's call it 8 years 260.
Yeah.
So you'd sign off right away,
easily,
no questions asked.
Yeah.
So but what if it was but you wouldn't do 10 for 300?
I would.
You would.
10 for 300, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm not in charge of the Yankee.
I know, Tony. I know. The one time I would say, unfortunately, you're not. I mean, you wouldn't think I would say something like that. But yeah, Tony. So
anyway, the Mets yesterday.
Yeah, the Mets.
Second game, Alonso carried it, and Bassett again. Honestly, another pitcher where I thought, I don't know. I feel like obviously there was Mother's Day dinner involved, so I watched the start of the game. I saw Alonso's homer. That was awesome. First inning, ripped it. His second one went like almost 470 yards, I think.
470 yards?
Sorry, 470 feet.
Were you out on the golf course for Mother's Day?
Dude, I really wanted to be.
Because,
drove right past the golf course.
Do you have a nice course by you? Or?
Yeah, dude, there's South Shore. I forget the other one, but there's another one like in the middle of the island too. It's, bro, top notch, dude. There's a private one over on Toad Hill.
Really?
They don't let me in there, though.
Come on.
Got to be a member.
Got to be the member.
I don't know any members to be guests at. So, regardless, dude, I mean, you look at Bassett's line. I mean, he went 5 2/3, 1 earned run, only 4 Ks. He had 5 hits. I don't know. I mean, he got the job done, I suppose. And, obviously the bullpen came in and kind of, obviously helped out. But I mean, again, you look at, especially when you watch Scherzer at first, you're looking at Bassett. And again, another guy struggling with location. And I don't know. I mean, I hate to make excuses because even Scherzer said too in his post-game interview that, this is baseball. Anything could happen. You had a couple days, 48 hours of no baseball because of the rainouts. Like, you still have to be coming into this game ready. Like, there's no excuses, Barnes.
Exactly. I mean, it really is.
So it's just stupid to see because obviously, I mean, that's the only thing I could think of as to why these pitchers were off. But nonetheless, I mean, you had a couple good innings out of Smith, Lugo. So the bullpen did well. Shreve.
Are you in on Shreve or?
I mean, hey, one inning, 2 Ks yesterday. Yeah, I'm down. ERA's a 1.54. What am I complaining about?
I mean, usually you find something, no?
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like his first outing was not good. I think he gave a couple of runs like the first time on the mound. But ever since then, he's a work in progress. New team for him. Let's, take some time to adjust, dude.
Tony, I have to say, I'm just trying to do a quick audit, for us for the last time we had picks. And I don't know what it is, but it's like, because didn't we pick the last time we picked was Thursday, right? Because we were off Friday.
Sounds about right.
But yet, I'm seeing you pick the Mets, and they didn't play Thursday, right?
I don't know. It seems so long ago. Let me see. Thursday, May 5th, the Mets beat the Phillies.
Thursday, May 5th. Oh. Wow. I was going a little too far back here. That's why. Okay. So you just bear with me.
Oh, wait a minute. We're past our dedeadline, aren't we?
No, I know.
Shit.
I'm sure you won, dude. I mean, you had a 2-game lead. So let's see. Pirates, Giants, Tigers. Padres, Giants, Tigers. So we had Giants lose, so that's 0-1. Tigers lose, that's 0-2. And where are those freaking Padres?
Padres won.
Well, yeah, 1 and 2. But I mean, geez, 1 and 2 going into hockey for me. And
Mets the Rangers, I think so.
Field, dude, like, come on, go to City Field. Mets, Blue Jays, Twins for yourself. So the Mets won, the Blue Jays lost, and the Twins lost. So okay, all right, we're alive going into hockey. 1 and 2. Let me just pull up the hockey from Thursday. What's the Mets next series?
Washington. Tomorrow.
Washington at home?
I think they're in Washington for the first game.
In Washington? Do you know who's on the hill?
McGill?
Okay.
Double check that. They are in Washington. McGill is on the mound.
Dude, what? I don't know what it is. I swear to God, it's just the hockey section on ESPN. Just does not load for me. I don't know if – can you try it on your laptop? I'm just curious if you have the same problem. It just doesn't make any sense because – all the other sports is fine.
What we got going on here? Oh, Michaela Schifrin. Oh no, dude.
Okay, so Avalanche and Panthers. So the
from
Panthers
Thursday we're looking at
the Avalanche won. Okay, so we have life there at 2-0.
I picked the Flames and the Rangers.
You picked the Flames and the Rangers, and we had a win and a loss. And I think I'm gonna finish 1 game short. Yeah, because let's see. So a 1-1 spot for you. Okay, so that would make you Sony. So that would be 2 and 3. So that's 55 and 35.
Let's go.
That's 100 games exactly. That's so weird that it worked out that way.
That is really weird.
And then myself is gonna be 54.
Wait, did you say 55 and 35?
55 and 35.
It's 90 games.
Oh, okay, yeah, 90 games. It's close. The other one was almost the same amount of time, which is kind of ironic. And then I'm 54 and 36. That is unfriggin' believable. You think about combining both. So that's roughly 185 games, Tony, and we're separated by 3. There we go. But that's insane.
That is really insane, dude.
So I mean, obviously we'll have to all talk together, but I would imagine, I mean, let's just say hopefully we can get to this game within a month. I mean, is that a reasonable timeline, you think?
Yeah.
Okay. I wish it was Yankees Mets within the next month, but it's
I mean, we can wait. I'll be down to No, actually no. We're not waiting.
Oh, yeah, because we were talking about this. Is that just to prove a point? Is
well,
that
no, honestly, it's more like I just don't. I want it to be a Mets and someone else, not Yankees game. Honestly.
Oh my God, no, I'm in. So yeah, we'll have to
look at their schedule.
Yeah, let's. Obviously we'll confirm with everybody.
Yeah.
But geez, dude, now that this, obviously we're set on the Mets game. I mean, do we go one more? Because this one was just to go to the game, not the tickets. So we go one more pick segment, and this one will be to either. Now, do you know when the series are between the Yankees and the Mets?
I mean, it's got to be July, I assume.
Let's see what we got here.
Uh,
What the? Why is it only through July?
it's through the All-Star break, I guess.
But
No.
there's no like second half schedule. Like I don't
No.
understand. Okay, you know what? But I could just.
No, second half.
Wow.
That's so
That's
stupid,
I've
dude.
never. Okay,
July 26th.
25th, 27th. Okay, and then what's the other
26th,
one? So that's at
27th.
home, and then where's Yankee Stadium? Okay, August 20. Okay, so how about this, Tony? So we'll go. Let's see. So today's what, May 9th?
Yeah.
So we'll go, I guess, June 9th, and the loser has to get the tickets for the game at the Winners Stadium between the Yankees and the Mets.
Okay, I'm down.
So let's see if I'm going to go 0 for 3
Between
here.
the Yankees and the Mets.
Yeah, so it's either one of those. You know,
Either 29th, 30th, or
Yeah.
sorry, 26th, 27th.
So of course they pork us midweek, but whatever.
I know that is tough, dude.
You think we'll be able to make it work though?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Oh, there's no September. Oh, okay. It's July and August.
Yeah. All right. So that's the plan starting today. That's what we'll do. So another
down.
pick
A
segment.
new bet, baby.
to look forward
Barnes
to.
just letting it ride. I could win it back.
I mean, because it's just I feel like, listen, I'm a person, especially like when the Yankees, for instance, let's say they were down 9-0 and they lose the game 10-9. You know what I mean? I'm not someone who's like, oh, I mean, what an effort. They were right there now. It sucks. But I have to say, for all of these games, I don't know. I mean, what more could I really have done? I mean, I don't think there was one thing that I did that really cost me to lose by 3 games between 180 games. I don't know. You could tell me. I mean, too many of the same repetitive patterns. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe fiddling with the Nashville Predators too much.
That actually probably did make the difference if you really think about it. I would say, let's call it 15 picks. I think I went 2-13.
Probably.
So, I mean, that's a decisive victory, Tony, if I had that in place, but obviously I didn't. What can you do? And I'm just looking here. So we've had 2 games already. Obviously, the Yankees won, and then the Orioles makeup game with the Royals. They win 6-1. So, yeah, we got enough for 3 apiece here. So you could start off, Tony. What do you got for me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Let's see here, dude. I'm definitely going probably against Cincinnati. I mean, dude, 5.
Where else are you gonna go?
3. Plus, I feel like honestly, where else are you gonna go? The Brewers though got slacked last night, 9-2 against the Braves. But the Braves are a good team. They played Cincinnati actually about a week ago. Beat them 18-4 the first game, 10-5 the second game. I mean, Cincinnati's just so bad, honestly, dude. Milwaukee's only minus 175. Regardless, Woodruff on the hill here. For Milwaukee, Luis Castillo.
Luis Castillo could play. Honestly,
has he not pitched at all this? Where are we here? Yeah,
Luis Castillo has
his stats just are not coming up. They're all dashes.
And of course, this is something.
What's going on here, man?
No. In my ESPN.com, I go to his stats and then just nothing. So Luis Castillo
injured
has not pitched.
Yeah, has not pitched. Off of an injury. I'm thinking maybe, slow start off the injury. Brewers, slam him. 11-2.
Is Yelich back?
Yelich is in left field.
But is he back?
Is he back? No, I don't think so, dude.
All right. Just wanted to check.
Although, 248 batting average, 4 home runs, 17 RBIs. It's better.
Yeah.
But it's like he's got a 3 home run game tonight, and I'll be like, yeah, he's back. But Willie Adames talked about him last week too. He's got 8 home runs, 22 RBIs. Not bad. 229 batting average though. What's with these batting averages?
I don't know, man.
Nonetheless, dude, give me the Brewers. What did I say? 11-1. 11-1.
All right. I'm gonna go to San Francisco. Go with the Giants here.
Oh, boy.
Carlos Rodon on the hill versus the Rockies. If this was in Coors, I would probably have some trepidation. Like, how effective can a good pitcher really be at Coors Field? You make one mistake, it's a home run. One leads to another. They do say it's the toughest place to make 3 outs. But nevertheless, the game's in San Francisco. Pitcher's Park. I think Rodon is going to dominate. Give me 6 innings, 11 strikeouts as the Giants defeat the Rockies 4-1, and they get 2 home runs from an oddball here, Darren Ruff, with 2 home runs.
Wow.
As they win 4-1.
Nice, dude. My next pick, I'm going to be going to Seattle. The Phillies are playing Seattle. Phillies obviously coming off, a bit of a shellacking, I guess, for the second game yesterday. But they split with the Mets. I'm sure they're really excited about it. So coming to Seattle, the travel, they're going to get absolutely bogged down. The travel, dude, come on.
I don't know why it's just funny.
Yeah. Who's on the mat? Oh, Ranger Suarez.
He's on my fantasy team.
Is he really?
Yeah.
He has like a 3.6 ERA.
Future star.
Future star?
Yeah.
All right. Well, regardless, dude, he's getting banged up tonight. He's going to go 3 innings.
3
innings. I'll give him 3 1/3. Why not? Eugenio Suarez on Seattle. I think he's leading the team with 6 home runs. They have a dinger tonight. JP Crawford as well, batting 340 on the season. Absolutely ridiculous. Bryce Harper's
on my fantasy team as well.
Oh, nice, dude.
JP Crawford, though,
so
he sucked before. All of a sudden, he's an all-star.
I know, it's ridiculous. Wait, so now if JP Crawford's up, right, obviously, against Suarez, what do you want to happen?
Let's see. So I think you're gonna get more for a home run. So give me Suarez. No. I mean, give me Crawford. I'm thinking Eugenio Suarez. You're getting me confused here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, a lot of Suarez's around the league here, but
I used to have him in fantasy.
Give me JP. Bryce Harper striking out 4 times, 3 times looking, 1 time swinging, crying in the outfield. Seattle wins it 3-0.
Wow. All right.
Kyle Schwarber also cries.
I am going. What? Because Angel Hernandez punched him out again on a ball 7 feet outside? Are you kidding? I'm going to San Diego. I love California. So Mackenzie Gore, top pitching prospect for San Diego. That's the Cubs. They just got swept by the Dodgers at home. Now they go out west. Kyle Hendricks, he looks finished. So I just think the Cubs, man, I said this a while ago. I think David Ross at some point this year is going to get canned. Wilson Contreras probably traded it. Maybe they'll trade Kyle Hendricks. I don't know if anybody will want to trade for him. Maybe they'll release Jason Hayward and just move on with their lives. I mean, at this point, Jason Hayward, am I wrong, Tony, is the equivalent of Robinson Cano on the Mets or no?
Oh, yeah, easily.
So, yeah, give me the Padres. Give me a name who I still am hanging on by a thread on my fantasy team, Trent Grisham. 4 hits tonight, including a 3-run homer to Teasel at a solo shot, and Hosmer, 7-2. Gore, 6 innings, 9 strikeouts, 1 earned as the Padres win another one.
Wow. All right, dude. I want to see if the lineup is out here. I don't think it is yet. But nonetheless, I'm going to go to LA. The Angels, that is.
That would have been my pick if you didn't take it.
Really?
Yeah.
Who are you going to pick? I'm curious.
Angels, dude. You kidding? Syndergaard is ridiculous.
I know, he really is. But this guy they're opening up with,
Jeffrey Springs, never heard of him.
I know, me neither. Bullpen game, I guess, for some reason.
Did they not invent it, Tony?
They did invent it, but regardless, he has a 0.69 ERA.
Haha.
I know, it's hilarious. That's just why I'm tempted to go with them. But I feel like I wish is Ohtani at the DH spot? What are we doing, dude?
Ohtani's been struggling, man.
No. You think so? I think at the bat he's been doing well.
You might want to audit that.
All right.
Shohei Ohtani. Let's see the Angels stats.
The stats for the season. Like, why isn't it like the? Oh, here we go.
He's hitting 235.
235. Home run.
And a 684. That's not a good OP.
That is not good.
So there you go, Tony. Trying to question me with stats, dude. All right.
You weren't sure, bro.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you think? I'm just gonna say that for no reason. Obviously, the
All
man
right,
won an
then,
MVP
I'm gonna
last
go
year.
Tampa Bay.
Wow.
All right, go Tampa Bay tonight. Jeffrey Springs, I trust at the .69. Noah Syndergaard, I feel like I don't know, dude. He's been doing well. I think he has like a 1 ERA at home or whatever. But regardless, dude, I think he has what is it, 2.63 on the year, 14 Ks, 24 innings pitched, 18 hits though. I don't know, dude. You never know. Plus, dude, Marco, Brendan Lau.
Marco, man, that 3-run homer he hit. Did you see that over the weekend?
Yeah.
Pinch hit home run. I think it was the top of the 9th inning. Mariners trying to close it out. I'm trying to think. Oh my god, they had some guy in. I feel like he used to be on the Mets. Oh my god, it's bothering me that I don't know who. I have to look this up.
The Mariners did?
Yeah. Oh man, it's just somebody. Oh, Seawall was in. Dude.
Oh my god,
He
really?
was throwing 84, and he just hits a pinch hit home run. So yeah, all right. So you got the Rays.
4-1, by the way.
4-1. Okay, so for my final selection, I'm going to another guy on my fantasy team, Michael Kopech, with a 1.17 ERA this year at home versus the Guardians, and of course, White Sox. You think any part of their slow start has to do with maybe some discontent between La Russa and the players, or no?
Oh yeah, dude, are you kidding me? I mean, there's so much talent on that team. There's no reason otherwise.
Yeah, but Yoan Moncada, another guy on one of my fantasy teams, coming back from the injured list tonight, so that should provide a boost. And you think there's still opportunity? I mean, I want to say he's 25, 26. I mean, is there an opportunity for Moncada to be the guy that everyone was bidding like crazy for, that we were upset as Yankee fans of missing out before the Red Sox signed him and then, of course, traded him with Kopech for sale? Do you think there's any chance that he reaches that potential, or it's kind of you have to see it this year?
I feel like it has to happen in the next 2 years, and I guarantee it next year change the scenery.
Change the scenery, but if you just push comes to shove, does it happen?
No, I think if anything, they're gonna get rid of Tony first.
Wow. But he should be relaxing on the couch, having his bourbon.
I know.
Why
dude.
is he managing?
He should. Yeah, there's no reason.
But you know why he's managing? Because Rick Renteria didn't know how to manage his way out of a cardboard box.
Wow.
That's why.
Dude.
Think about it.
Yeah.
He had one. Did he win Manager of the Year 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And then he got fired.
Then he got fired
because they got swept in the, whatever.
I kind of enjoyed Renteria a little bit.
Where did he come from? Do you know?
No. Where did he come from? Like, where was he born?
No. What organization?
Let's look it up, dude.
Jeez, he was someone's bench coach. I just forgot.
After playing, remained in baseball, first minor league managerial job with the Marlins organization.
Marlins, okay.
Can you manage in the Marlins system?
Okay, bench coach under Ventura.
Yeah.
And then I guess Cubs.
Cubs.
Okay, that was really
successor Joe Madden opted out of his
not a
contract.
huge
Rays, managed Chicago Cubs. Yeah.
That.
And then he was the bench coach for the White Sox first.
Okay.
Under Ventura.
Yeah, so great record that shortened season as well, but just not enough. But that being said, Tony, after almost an hour-long baseball segment, I think it's time to go to the world of the National Hockey League.
In they come, Hedman, what a save by Vasilevsky! Are you kidding me?
McAvoy, Frederick, did you get the license plate number on that truck? McDavid, beautiful move!
You just knew that Connor McDavid was going to make a statement. What a goal.
All right, so we're going to talk about the Rangers in 1 second, but kind of as a entrance way to that, Tony, more surprising that they let up 7 goals. I know 2 were in the last minute, empty net, whatever, or the fact that the Oilers got shut out by the Kings last night.
Oilers shut out.
You were floored when you woke up.
Yeah, floored. I was floored.
No, I honestly couldn't believe that one, as well. But we got to talk about Saturday. I mean, really, I talk about being floored, Tony. I just was floored to the fact that the Rangers and I guess Shesterkin, obviously, goalies letting up goals. It's more than just the goalie. But I could not believe Igor Shesterkin. I mean, he almost set the record for save percentage. We let up 4 goals in a 1-1 playoff series in the first period, and then get pulled for a guy that half the fan base wanted off the team most of this year. I mean, I couldn't believe it. And then the fact that they battle back. Gorgiev actually steps up, but then in crunch time, when he can't let up a goal, he does. I mean, just from a goaltending perspective, I mean, what did you make of all that?
I mean, I kind of expected, honestly, Shesterkin not to return after the first period. Just because of giving up those 4 goals. Again, I know it's kind of tough because 2 of those power play, you could argue, not necessarily his fault. But still, I feel like Georgiev just seemed honestly a little slower than normal. Because I feel like
you mean Shesterkin?
Oh yeah, sorry, Shesterkin. Yeah. Just maybe a little just slower than normal, maybe, or he was just a little riled or something like that. And of course, when you give up 4 goals, you'll see it in games like that, regardless of who the goaltender is. They'll pull him, get someone new in there, just because 4 goals, especially in one period like that. It takes toll on a goaltender in terms of how he's going to look at the rest of the game. So to get new eyes out there was smart, and it looked smart because then you saw the Rangers battle back. But Georgiev gave up that last goal. I'm trying to see who scored it. Heinen scored it. Really stupid. I mean, again, you could argue not necessarily, it was a bad play by the Rangers in their own zone, and the Rangers were making heavy pushes to score. They had some good offensive kind of pushes there, but Heinen just was in front of the net, and Georgiev just kind of he was up against the post, right, and he just kind of leaned to his right and created a gap between him and the post, and the puck was able to go in, and it's it didn't really seem like a hard goal to try and save, a hard shot to try and save. I mean, he made a mistake, honestly, at that point, because that was ridiculous. And it wasn't even it was a little wrister. It definitely had a little something on it. But I mean, he just stuck to the side of the net on the pole there. It wouldn't have been a goal. I don't know why that happened exactly, but it was definitely a mistake on his part. But I mean, you can blame, the Rangers in general. I wouldn't necessarily blame one person for this loss. I mean, it was a team loss.
I think it's more on the offense because, listen, I mean, Gorgiev, 1 goal, 2 periods in a playoff game. I mean, I think you sign up for that any day of the week. Just the fact that you get it to 4-4 and then you're flat on your face in the third period. I mean, it's the same thing with scoring in baseball. I mean, you just have to find a way, and especially when it's the playoffs. I mean, how do we prevent this tonight? I mean, what is it? But is it just mixing up rotations? What do you really think makes the difference to prevent this from happening tonight?
Well, the one thing we haven't done all series was stopping that first line of Crosby line, right? Because in hockey, when your first line is just absolutely bumping on offense and you're playing a lot of offense with that first line, you're on defense the whole time. The Rangers are on defense predominantly for the entire game. And that defense is tiring, bro. It sucks playing defense. You're always chasing, you're blocking shots, you're getting hit. You have to slow down that first line because when that first line is doing well with Crosby, I mean, it's a trickle down offensive kind of thing going on where when the second line comes on, you have tired Rangers on the ice. You may not be, obviously you're maybe playing their third or fourth line because those first 2 lines get so tired. So it starts with stopping that first line for sure. Another thing we didn't really do, I feel, last game specifically, was win faceoffs, which sucks because there was, like I was saying, we made a really good push throughout most of the third period until that Heinen goal. But there were times where we had, we make that good that good push. Pittsburgh ices the puck, face off back in their own zone, and then we end up losing it. And it's just like we have to win more faceoffs. We have to retain possession.
Yeah, awful with the I see
dude.
percentages. We're 70% to win the faceoff, and then we lose
And
every
we
one.
lose it. Yeah,
Everyone.
I know.
Everyone.
It's tough, dude. Of course, we've won some big ones. We've had some big plays, like that shorthanded goal. We won that faceoff, and we kind of played off that. Shorthanded goal is huge. That was, I think, was the tying goal. Was the tying goal? I think.
Andrew Cup. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we have the talent. We have the players. There's just some fine tuning we need to do to kind of stop this Penguins team.
And I don't, you would know, obviously watching hockey a lot more than me, but and I know, they didn't score, so it didn't really make a difference technically. But would a team ever, in the situation that the Rangers were in, pull the goalie, backups in for the second? Would they ever put the starter back in for the third? Or that's like literally never happens unless there was injury.
I don't know if they're necessarily allowed to do that.
Oh, so it's like I guess it's like the whole like third string quarterback type of thing in the NFL or like a starting pitcher in baseball type of thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure because you never see that.
Okay. Because that thought kind of came to my mind here. But so it was just really tough, and kind of just one other point from this game and really the series overall, because you look at the numbers. How insane is it? The name pronunciation, but that Jake Gensel has been the biggest thorn in the Rangers' side this series. 4 goals.
Yeah. But hey, again, that starts with stopping that first line. Dude.
Have you been able to find any clips of a Gutznell pronunciation?
I haven't even looked, to be honest.
I went to Hockey Reference, the pronunciation clear as day, as Gensel. And I feel like there's got to be somebody if you had to say, do you think Rosen has said Gutznell?
That's probably what. Yeah,
it has it, because where else would you get it from? You're not watching Penguins on League Pass.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, that's just crazy. Can you just play it, Tony? That's just crazy.
Oh, God, dude,
it was just crazy. I mean, it was only appropriate.
Yeah, no, it was good, dude.
But anyway, Tony, tonight is a massive game here. You're on the road. It's a game 4, and as well as I do the difference between going into game 5 with a tied series versus down 3-1, backs against the wall, panic sets in, all of that. I know it's an overall thing, but as we look ahead to this game, which is gonna have a face-off in a little over 2.5 hours here. As we look forward to that, I mean, is there one thing in particular that you feel like you need to see in the first period to have confidence that they're going to be able to win this really important game 4?
Yeah, I want them to put Crosby on his ass, dude.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah.
Do you think a
monster
fight,
hit,
a full
dude.
fight, or no?
Not even a full fight, just a monster hit, bro.
Yeah.
Like
who's gonna lay it?
Open ice. I mean, off the first line, I could see it maybe being Trouba or Adam Fox, even, honestly.
Okay.
But if it's like a little later in the game, maybe Ryan Reeves is out there and he just fucking yams him.
Yeah. So this is huge, and I hate to say this, Tony. You're gonna be so mad at me for saying this, but just before we get into our picks, the one thing that I just really bothers me is there any part of you just somewhere in the back of your mind that you're gonna feel like that wrongly overturned goal is in game 1 is gonna be the one that comes back to bite?
No, absolutely not, dude. Even if we lose tonight, which we are not going to, a Rangers team down 3-1 is something you don't even want to deal with, dude.
Yeah, backs against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough. It's tough, but I do feel like they're going to put their best foot forward tonight. I mean, that's what it's all about. So just lead us off here, Tony. What's the prediction for tonight? We know you're picking them, but just give me the full synopsis here.
All right. Rangers here. They hit Crosby right away in the first period.
How many minutes in are we talking?
Minute and 53 seconds.
Wow. And is he bleeding? Is he injured? Is
No,
there
no,
a penalty?
No injury.
No major,
Clean
no minor?
hit. There's going to be a scuffle afterwards, obviously, as there always is. But nonetheless, there's going to be a totally clean hit. And from that, Rangers are going to have the momentum. They're going to win tonight 3-0. Shesterkin, shutout. Barnes, excited.
Oh, yeah. You know I'm going to be fired up.
Hell yes, dude.
And if you had to put a percentage on it, Gallant's thought process going into this one, what do you think there was a percentage that he wanted to start Gorgie tonight?
Oh, no, none.
He wasn't even.
No, dude. No way.
If let's say though, just hypothetically, let's say they win tonight 9-7, literally 9-7, and Shesterkin just allowing goals left and right, and then Gorgiev comes in scoreless third period, would he start game 5?
There would be a question for sure.
Because did they do that with Hank and Talbot back in the day ever?
Yeah, of course. It's happened with goalies.
But in the playoffs.
Yes, in the playoffs
Okay,
specifically too.
okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Just curious, but I can't wait for that one. So 7 o'clock. So what? I mean, 7:05 puck drop, or
7:05, 7:06.
Okay, all right. So we got that one there. I'm gonna go to a team that kind of, is in a somewhat similar situation. The Florida Panthers. I can't believe last game, Tony, they lost 6-1.
What the fuck?
What is going on, by the way, before I just get into my pick there? I mean, what's happening?
I mean, I'm telling you right now, we've seen it before with the Panthers having the best regular season record, right?
Yep. Like when the Rangers won the trophy the year after they got to the Stanley Cup.
2015, they won the President's Trophy going into the playoffs. Got knocked out by Tampa Bay in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we do see the team, winning the President's Trophy a lot, underperforming, coming into the playoffs, and they're playing an overlooked Capitals team that are full of veterans, dude. Yeah. Full of veterans who know exactly how to play hockey in the playoffs. Because it is a different animal. It really is, dude. And that right there is what you're seeing.
So anyway,
who are you going with, dude?
I'm going with the Panthers. They're gonna this series. They're not. What do you think? It was 4-1. I mean, come on.
What do you vote
So anyway, I think they're gonna win this game 4-1. I mean, Huberdeau has done a disappearing act after having 90 assists this year.
I know. Dude.
I'm gonna say he goes 2 goals, 2 assists. So he's involved in all the plays here. And what is it? Borbowski? Is that how you pronounce the goalie's name? Sergei
Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky pitches the shutout here on the road in a tough spot and evens up the series at 2. That's what I got for number 1. What do you got for number 2?
Wow. All right, dude. I'm going with the Flames Stars game tonight. Dude, Dallas just stole one from the Flames because this series really should be 3-0 if you ask me. And I would say the biggest thing that the Flames kind of fucked up on was their power play. They were 0-4 in the last game. They ended up losing 4-2. And then they gave up 2 power play goals as well. So I would expect, Calgary with one of the better power plays in the entire league. Dallas, obviously, kind of shoddy. I really did think it was be a shutout. But I'm going Calgary tonight. I say they win 4-1. 2 power play goals. Dallas 0-3 on the penalty because Calgary is a great penalty kill as well. And then they're up 3-1 on the series.
It's really that simple, huh?
It really is, dude.
But really, Tony, it's really that simple? No?
Yeah, dude. 0-4 on the power play. What are we doing, dude? They never did that in the season.
I mean, it's a valid point. I'll give you that.
And Dallas is very disciplined, dude. They're bound to get more.
Sucks. Can they just get out of the playoffs already? Honestly, I don't want to watch them. I don't want to watch them.
Give it a couple more games, dude. What's the matter?
Couple more games.
You don't like Dallas? You don't
I don't like my time wasted. Okay, I want to see teams that can win a Stanley Cup, participate.
Needless to say, talk about your time. Did you watch the last game?
Of course, every second.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Actually?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say because it was extremely entertaining because I watched it after the Rangers game. Actually, you'd be pretty proud of this. I felt like Dave Rothenberg, honestly, because I was at Anna's house on Saturday.
Okay.
Right. And, they don't watch hockey really.
So you were getting the stink eye?
No, but I was like, we got to watch this game. Like, I'm not going to not watch this game. So her dad and I sat down. Her mom was watching it a little bit. And we sat down and watched the Rangers game. And I was like, it's the playoffs. Like, and at first, like, we were in the kitchen and she like the tiny kitchen TV. So she put that on and I'm like, this is just not going to cut it.
Wow.
Rothenberg.
It really is. It really is. So that being said, last game on the docket, and this should be finally we could just put them to rest. My number one nemesis this season, Nashville Predators are gonna get swept tonight.
No,
absolutely, unequivocally. The game's in Nashville.
Unequivocally.
They're so riled up. The fan base, nonsense. They're thinking about football season, and thinking about how soon it's going to be.
No, even playoffs.
Malik Willis takes over for Ryan Tannehill next season. Maybe Derrick Henry can have another 2,000-yard season. Probably not.
Wait, Mozzarella?
Random question, though, for Mozzarella. That's still, I swear to God, I didn't.
Wait, Mozzarella?
That does not sound like me.
That's
you really
dude.
think it? I know it's me, but I'm saying just quick. That really sounds 100%.
Yes.
That's Barnes.
Wait, Mozzarella?
I feel like I don't talk like that.
No,
though.
you were obviously distorting your voice, but I hear it in there.
Okay.
Wait, Mozzarella?
All right, maybe a little bit. But anyway, better season next year, though. Your boy Derrick Henry or Ryan Tannehill? We were talking about Nashville. It just made me think of it.
Give me Tannehill.
Me too, dude.
Yeah.
Henry's too beat up, dude.
I know he is.
You don't
He's
hide
injured.
from wear and tear.
Yeah,
you
no,
don't.
you
hide
don't.
from it. So I think that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Willis can do something. But anyway, Avalanche tonight. Makar, the defenseman, 4 goals. Avalanche. I swear to God, there's people throwing beer onto the ice tonight. 7
This is in Yankee Stadium.
7-0. Atrocious performance by the Predators. They're done. They're out of my face. Just speaking of a team, right, that doesn't deserve to be in the Stanley Cup playoffs. But that's what I got. And one time they're going to come through for me and lose, so I win my picks. That's what we got for NHL, Tony. But I am just so excited for this Rangers game. I cannot take it. And tell me that I'm wrong here. Well, actually, no, you are. So I'm not even going to say it. Never mind.
I mean, you are.
No, I was going to say the winner of tonight wins the series, but I know you're 3-1. Oh. Like, let's not get to 3-1, Tony. How about that? No, you know what I mean? Like, you're saying, you don't want to see them down 3-1. Like, you meant that as like they're dangerous down 3-1. Didn't you mean that?
Obviously. Yes.
But I'm saying, but let's just not get there.
Yeah, of course. You'd be up 3-0 right now.
Should be. Definitely should be. But Tony, it's time to go to your favorite topic.
Oh, wow.
In this whole world, the world of the National Basketball Association.
The Bulls go! LeBron James at the buzzer! He banks in the three! And the Lakers win the game!
Before we get to the games the last couple of days, updating everyone in the series, your thoughts on today. I guess it was a leak. Wasn't an official announcement, but Nikola Jokic, back-to-back MVPs. Give me something.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Like this, definitely.
100%, yeah.
I don't know, dude. This year, I feel like it was not as good as last year.
Who do you think should have got it?
Would have been nice if Embiid got it.
Yeah, a couple more games. I mean, hey,
Yeah, I
the
know.
way he's rallied this team the last couple of games, I mean, hard to argue that he doesn't deserve it.
I know. Like, what the fuck?
So I just thought that was interesting. I really wasn't expecting that.
Who'd you think would get it?
Giannis. But then see, the problem with Giannis is he's fallen into the thing that we just take his production for granted. So it's like LeBron. Oh, LeBron could win the MVP every year. Maybe not right now, but a couple years ago you could say that. And I feel like Giannis is at that same point where, him averaging 28, 12, and 6. I mean, that's what he does all the time. What's so good about that? I think that's the narrative. These writers are looking for something that jumps off the page that they haven't seen before. And I think that's where like it comes into question the integrity of the award. You know what I mean? It should just be as simple as we say it, the most valuable player of that season, the best. Or do you see that's the thing though? Is it in your eyes, do you feel like it's given to the most valuable player or the best player? That season, obviously.
I don't know. It's tough because I feel like MVP isn't the best player.
Right, but like I'm saying, do you think they hold it to it?
I think they do for the most part. I mean, like Jokic
Yeah.
wasn't the best player in the league.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. But that being said, Tony, just to update everybody here. So games from yesterday. So the Mavs win by 10, second straight game at home here. Luka, the legend that is Luka Doncic, Tony, 26 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists. Right back in this series, Cuban is pumped up. I mean, are you a little impressed / surprised that down 2-0, the Mavs have rallied to even up this series at 2 games apiece?
Am I impressed? Yes. Am I surprised? Not really. And I feel like when you let Luka play like that, I mean, he's obviously going to be scoring, and we mentioned it before. I mean, what else do they have, honestly, other than Luka? Really?
Yeah, I mean, you look at the box score. Finney Smith actually had 24 points, 8 3-pointers.
Oh no shit.
You got Jalen Brunson, 18 points as
But
well.
consistently, are you getting that on a night-to-night basis?
Brunson, yes. Brunson has gone off like every freaking night, it seems like. Chris Paul, Mike talked about it before the show. Atrocious performance last night. Only had what was it? 5 points.
Atrocious.
I mean, that's unacceptable.
That is ridiculous. How many shot attempts did he have?
Shot attempts 4. Only 23 minutes. I don't know what that was
hurt
all
or something
about.
or
it doesn't say. Maybe I think foul trouble. That's what it was. Because I remember watching the game yesterday. Foul trouble. So, I really want to see. Are you pulling for the legend that is to close this one out or no?
Because I want to keep using the soundbite. Absolutely.
That like it's a little far fetched and it's not the same, but easy to say that there could be a parallel potentially to the Bucks last year, Mavs this year. Unexpected. But come on, Tony. A little something, no?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I think you're grasping at straws.
I mean, everybody thought I was grasping at straws last year, including myself half the time.
With
honestly,
the Bucks?
Yeah,
dude. I was with you the whole way
but
with
nobody,
the Bucks.
nobody
bro.
was with me more than myself, though. You know what I mean? You were offering some support. Yeah. Oh, he's a great player. It could happen, but everyone else, I mean, it was like literally. I said the world was going to end. I mean, it was unbelievable. Yeah. Anyway,
it was unbelievable.
We'll see what happens there, and then we always talk about Embiid and Harden and Rivers blowing it, and Mike talking about how great the Heat are, but they're in the same predicament as the Suns as they dropped their second straight last night, despite 40 points from Jimmy Butler, including 21 from Bam. Victor Oladipo, after that 2-year layoff, 15 points last night. You look at the Sixers. Mike said it before the show. The old Harden for one night came out. You look at the points here, 31. We had 9 assists, 7 boards, including 6 of 10 from 3-point range. That coupled with a ho hum, I guess, for Joel, 24 and 11. And then you had 18 from Tyrese Maxey, who I'm really impressed with. But is this version, Tony, of James Harden here to stay? And
no.
And did the Sixers win another game this series?
No.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Why are you so tight on the Sixers?
I'm not tired of the Sixers. I would love to see the Sixers to win. Like I said, I love Embiid. Yeah, okay. But he's orbital fracture, bro. And by the way, what does that mask do for him, honestly? Nothing.
But he looks like the Dark Knight.
He does look like the Dark Knight. But it's like maybe it keeps things in place. But if he's getting hit in the face, bro, it's going to kill.
Yeah.
Like, it probably hurts for him to, like, move and smile and breathe heavy with his mouth open.
Does it ever hurt anybody that much to smile?
Yeah. But anyway, dude, I don't see Harden coming up big at all. It doesn't have the character. No way, dude. He's not a champion.
He's not. But I just want to see something different. I don't know. I kind of want to see them rally here.
Oh, I would love to see it, dude. And then, Embiid can kind of, have some more time to rest up and come back a little bit more healthy. But it's like, I don't know. Dude.
I want to see next round Giannis and Embiid just going at it. 7-game series, winner take all, go to the NBA Finals. Let's see that. But obviously, half of that, of course, is the Bucks. Their game 4 tonight in Milwaukee against Boston. 2-1 lead here. Give me something here, Tony. Is this Milwaukee just runs with this the rest of the way? 4-1. They win tonight. I mean, where are you at?
What's the series at?
2-1 Milwaukee.
Really? Yeah, it's over.
Blowout tonight?
Blowout, dude.
Unequivocally.
They're in Milwaukee, you said, right?
Correct.
Yeah, dude. Celtics, I don't know. Giannis is going to be all over them.
Yeah.
No way.
I'm going to say 40 for Giannis tonight. Bucks 130, Celtics 110.
How do you think Tatum's going to do?
Got a little banged up with the ankle last game,
Right.
so I'm going to say 5 for 30 from the floor.
Oof.
Just not his
Oh.
game. Speaking of a 5 for 30, I'm curious what your thoughts are here. Last thing before we wrap it up here. The Warriors hosting the Grizzlies. Warriors up 2-1 in the series. Obviously at home. Does Memphis have a shot here, Tony, to even this thing up at 2 apiece?
Even it up? I don't think so. Didn't they what was the last game was 140 something to
Yeah, it was a blowout.
Yeah, dude. Same thing.
Really?
No chance.
I don't know, man.
Where's what's his face? Who got hurt?
Ja?
Yeah, is he hurt?
He's fine.
Is he?
Morant likely out.
No, even playoffs.
I don't care though.
Knee, right? He's at the knee?
The knee, the leg.
What happened?
There was
Contact?
Jeez, I think it was Jordan Poole. I think they're reviewing it too. Let me see. So
Did he take
a
his legs
collision of sorts with Poole. Grizzlies were calling for a Poole suspension.
out? I think Mike called that too.
No, even playoffs.
He did. He absolutely did. So
Shout out to Michael.
but I don't care because I'm gonna say Desmond Bane 44 tonight. Memphis 101, Grizzlies 99, Steph 5 for 20 from the floor.
Oh,
Just can't get one in. Can't get it in. Just can't do it.
nice, dude.
It's
not gonna happen though.
So that's what we got. I mean, what a show too, Tony. I just feel like we literally covered everything possible that we could possibly imagine.
Also, something I did want to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw this. Islanders head coach Barry Trotz canned.
I don't know why does that not come up on my news feed?
Because I don't know. You just too busy looking at Yankee stuff.
Are you shocked?
I honestly am shocked. I think it's a stupid decision. He led you to an Eastern Conference final, deep in the playoffs, first year as well. He's only been there for 3 years. He's a Stanley Cup winning coach. He's gonna get picked up by someone in the next couple of weeks. I guarantee
You
it.
think the Oilers pick
Dude,
them up if they don't?
I think
advance
Detroit, the Oilers.
Well, you know anybody else who has a vacancy?
I feel like Vegas would want him
Is Louis definitely full time?
in Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not. He's I don't think he's going anywhere.
Vegas, but didn't Vegas just bring in someone this year? Because Gallant coached them last year, didn't he?
Yeah,
So I mean, they're probably not. Well, they could be tight though. At the same time,
I don't think it's Elaine, is it?
Vigneault, no, he was the Flyers coach. He got
Flyers. They got canned.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm trying to think of and the Devils have staying put with their guy.
yeah, probably young team.
Peter.
Oh,
You know him?
yeah. Who the hell did he coach before Vegas?
Ottawa, Generals of Ontario Hockey League.
Really?
Probably an assistant.
I don't want a list of the head coaches. Peter DeBear. Well, regardless,
Wiki.
dude.
Go to Wiki. Everyone says Wikipedia sucks. Wikipedia sucks. I use it
Coaching
for everything.
career. Panthers, Devils, Sharks.
Florida, and no, it was the Devils. Is what you were thinking about.
Maybe it was Devils.
Yeah.
2011.
Stanley Cup in 2011. Was that with Marty? 2011.
Brodeur.
Yeah,
2011.
had to have been. Who else have they been to the finals?
I thought he was out in like 09.
Click on that. Lost in Stanley Cup Finals. Go down.
What did it say?
Down. Keep going all the way. Okay. See, under like the head coaching record, first year in New Jersey. Click
First
on
year New
it.
Jersey.
Lost in Stanley Cup Finals. LA Kings. Go back.
No?
Go. Okay. So see, it says go. Yeah, right there. Right there.
Right here.
Yes. Go to that.
Jonathan Quick for the Kings. Know that.
Go down. They'll have like stats or some shit.
You think so?
Yep. Down, 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 down. Down all the way to the bottom. Oh, actually,
Goaltending.
Goaltending. What the? All right, go up a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, what do we got here? Go to the recap. Game 1
In overtime, they lost.
my God. That actually.
Oh, Wikipedia. Okay, hold on. Bear with us. Oh, Prudential Center? No, I don't want the Prudential Center.
Okay, I'll tell you right now. You ready for this?
Who was it?
The starting goaltender was Marty Brodeur.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Damn. I guess he retired after that year.
2014.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. Anyway, he lost the Stanley Cup playoffs twice, this guy. But well, regardless, Peter DeBoer, Barry Trotz won with the Caps, dude.
He won a title.
Yeah.
With Ovechkin.
Yeah.
Peter DeBoer. No, Barry Trotz. Well, why did he leave Washington?
They canned him too after the following season.
What did they like? One and done?
I don't think they wanted to pay him. But goes to the Islanders. Dude, I don't understand. And who the Islanders are gonna get now? Like
David Quinn. Did you see what I tagged you in? He's chirping.
David Quinn is?
Yeah.
Who?
Gallant actually. Because there was like a clip of Gallant talking about, he's growing confidence in the young line and stuff. So he's like, well, how about you just play him more, coach? That was his tweet.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't know. I didn't realize
dude.
Quinn's the national coach. No. But
USA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how does he get that gig if he doesn't even have a head coaching spot?
What do you mean?
I'm saying, like, usually wouldn't it be someone who's actually coaching?
Not necessarily. Quinn's coaching somewhere.
Not in the NHL, though.
No.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just thought it was a weird move by the Islanders. And, they didn't have a terrible season. Just got off to a slow start.
I know the guy. Last thing, Tony. You gotta guess who I'm thinking of here. The perfect guy for the New York Islanders job. Just think about this. A guy I've mentioned.
Patrick Waugh.
No, he's a coach. The guy that you know well.
He's a current hockey coach.
He's not currently coaching. He's broadcasting. He'll light a fire. He's aggressive. Come on, Tony. Hey, I'm really disappointed that you don't know what I'm saying here.
I don't think I do, dude.
You want me to just spoil the surprise?
Former coach, current broadcaster.
Former coach in the tri-state area.
And he's broadcasting?
Yeah. As an analyst.
For who? ESPN?
Yeah.
Shit.
You're really losing a little off your fastball.
I guess so, dude. Who is it?
Tortorella did.
Oh.
How is he not the perfect guy for this job? A disappointing season. They're expecting big things next year. I mean, what is, what do you think his downfall is, other than obviously, the F-bombs, the aggression?
I would say his temper for the most part, and I feel like his for some reason he gets like stuck on certain players to play.
Even if they're if Shesterkin let up 7 goals, he would leave them in.
Yeah. And it's not even just like that. Oh my God. I can't believe I'm blank. I think who did he coach? Columbus, I think, for a little bit.
Did.
Who was on Columbus from the Rangers? Oh, I can picture his face right now.
McDonough?
No. Definitely a pale dude.
Pale.
Someone I really like too. I don't know why I can't.
Oh my God. Not Girardi.
No. That Texas, Jesus. Oh god.
Cale McCarr?
No, dude.
JT Miller? Rick Nash?
No. It wasn't Stephon.
Zuccarello?
No.
Derek Stephon?
Oh, what the
You must
fuck?
be thinking of a different
The year before?
Was he a wing? Was he a defenseman?
There was definitely a forward. Ryan Boyle.
Broussard?
No, they weren't Denver. Sorry, he went to Ottawa. Michael Delzato. It's gonna bother me.
Rickard?
Brandon. It was definitely. I think it was Brandon something. Bro, what the?
We're going back a ways.
No way, dude.
Well, I mean, this is what, 2014? I mean, we're going almost 10 years ago, no?
Just pissing me off, dude. I'm not leaving the show until we do it.
Is dinner being delivered, Tony?
Dude, this is ridiculous.
It must be like his first year. Dylan, St. Louis, Pratt. Was he even the coach in 2012? You're gonna search for jacket.
For Tortorella on multiple teams. I don't know if this is gonna do it.
I mean, I hope it does it.
I know, me too. 8 players. Brandon Dubinsky. That was it.
So Dubinsky, what happens?
He left the Rangers, got picked up by Columbus while Tortorella was coaching because he was coaching. And he did well for the Rangers, but he just wasn't good on Columbus at all.
He just
Kept playing him. Kept him in, dude. He wasn't good. It's a shame because he was good for the Rangers, but
and I know we've been over this, but he coached the Lightning with St. Louis prior.
Tortorella?
Yeah. When the Lightning won the Cup.
Way back when?
Yeah.
I think so.
Last thing we're looking up.
I'll stay here all day, look up stuff.
No, but that's what I do for my nightly entertainment.
Yeah, I know. And at work.
Yeah.
One Stanley Cup, Tampa Bay Lightning, 03-04.
Yep. And let's see. So, all right. Yeah, really, I mean, I don't know. I feel like he kind of got a raw deal with the Rangers.
Yeah. But, dude, the next year they fucking went to the Cup.
Wait, he was the interim coach in 08?
At first.
Huh.
Yeah.
But he wasn't an assistant. They just named him in the middle of the year. Who was the coach before Tortorella?
I don't know.
Wow. That's something, Tony. Last thing we're looking up here, New York Rangers coaches. Season by season record. Full season of New York Rangers hockey seasons. Year by year. Are you ready for it? You're trying to beat me to it or something?
I was gonna, but yeah, we'll see.
At this point, and it doesn't even show me actually.
Doesn't show you?
10.
Tom Rennie.
Tom Rennie. Give me something on Tom Rennie.
All right, you want something on Tom Rennie?
Yeah.
Currently, he's the chief executive officer of Hockey Canada, so he works for the
Born in
national
BC.
team now.
Cranbrook. Haven't heard of that.
Yeah, born in Canada. Yeah.
Cranbrook, Canada.
Coached for the Canucks, Rangers, Oilers, Red Wings. Never played. University of North Dakota, and received a degree in physical education.
Well, so, I mean, kind of got a raw deal, and then just sucked with Edmonton. But
I guess so. I mean, I guess he began coaching career junior in the juniors, just like that, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's the National Hockey League for you.
That is pretty crazy, dude.
But
he was in the original organization, director of player personnel, instrumental in establishing offseason conditioning and skills. Point the Rangers head coach with 20 games left of the 03-04 regular season, succeeding Glenn Sather, who wanted to concentrate on his general manager duties.
Sather was there for a while.
Yeah.
But
all right, dude.
All right. Well, hey, I mean, great episode today.
I loved it. Hour and a half.
Hour and a half. It's been a while since we have an hour and a half.
I know,
maybe the
dude.
baseball preview last year, potentially.
Yeah.
So talking over a year ago. But anyway, appreciate everyone tuning in. Continue to comment, like, and subscribe. All of our archives on the old YouTube
Archives.
page.
You did that last week too.
Tony in costumes, trivia, the whole 9 yards. And of course, some apparel, downtimetv.com. But everybody enjoy the weather today. Let's go Rangers. And we will see you guys all mañana.
Oh.
LGR.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.